What's up, YouTube? Not much going on right now. It's getting cold. Got dogs out just chilling. Yesterday, Rebel broke out in some horrible rash. I was trying to figure it out. I thought it was ants, but these aren't super active. I mean, they're here. Oh, there they go. Anyway, yesterday was pretty bad, but she doesn't have any ant bite looking bumps today, and she just laid around, ended up going to bed. Me as well. I had to work, so I looked for wasp in my log. Couldn't figure it out. As you can see, ponytail palm back there. Came from my ponytail palm over there, and I'm trying to propagate a new bird of paradise off of my bird of paradise. Anyway, so yeah, I just been out here dealing with them, trying to keep an eye on things, figure it out where she broke out from. Could be she ate something. So this is called some heel plant. I don't know. It's actually cathedral bells. There's two types of these. One is toxic and the other one is not. Go figure. I cannot ID it otherwise, and I'm not comfortable trying to if it's toxic. So maybe she ate some of that. I have no idea, to be honest. Oh, what did she jump from just then? Anyway, yeah. I mean, I know there's a couple toxic plants out here, but they normally don't mess with them. It's just grass. And so I've today tried to keep an eye on them. They've just laid around, enjoyed the sun and the cool weather. I don't know. I was gonna check my watch, but told me to check my stress level. Oh, it says I'm in high stress, 92. It's 57 out here right now, or at least that's what my watch says. I predict it's not updated. Anyway, things are starting to change color leaf-wise. I did go herping. Caught a couple more peninsular newts, and I'm doing a little more research on them. I believe all of them that I caught the first time were female, and that's why I'm getting eggs, which is weird because I thought they wouldn't lay eggs without having the little sperm packets all over the place from the male, but I guess that's not the case. Anyway, so ended up getting lucky and finding 4. 2 of them look to be young. 2 of them have the small gills like mine. I say young because they still have gills showing, but one of those 4 looks to be like a male, not showing the same body parts. I can't tell very well off their back legs, but it's between their back legs having the bulge. So yeah, that was kind of cool. I did not record a thing. It was early morning. I had just taken the dogs to the bathroom. I had just walked down to the creek, or mud, and yeah. So I also caught some green anoles. There were a ton. I caught literally 20. Oh, I could post a picture, right there. Anyway, that was not 20 on the picture, but what I did, I want to make sure nothing gets mushed. That includes the little geckos that are here. All right, so here's Dad that months ago we caught. He has not been doing well. This is what I brought the green anoles in on. So I did see a female here last night, or just a young male. This guy, though, he needs some more food. He is getting chill. I've hand fed him a few times, which I'm happy about that, but he's been skin and bones. He ate a mealworm the other day. At least I believe he did. I spent about 15 minutes watching him kill the thing, slap it and everything, and then I gave up. But with our females that aren't here or haven't been here recently, they could be out on the other side of the wood. They like to sun themselves. They have not been on this side because the sun's not over here right now. So, yeah, I don't know where they are. Anyway, unfortunately, I think he's not going to be around forever. His age is starting to show. Wax worms. Like I said, I gave him a mealworm. It was a little big for him. I do believe he ate it. His belly was much more enlarged, but even now, he looks rough. Got free roam. Nothing blocking him in. The screen up there's open too. On the other side of that board, there's a rip. It was all from the dogs back in the day. Years ago, and I don't know why I never fixed it. I started putting screen to be able to make this basically a jungle, but not enough sun. And sun that does come through ends up hitting this and making this crack. Like right in here, there's little cracks. And I think that's gonna mean it's gonna blow out. I'm trying to get used now for it. I wanted to put the peninsular newts in here, but I think I have too many snails. So until I address that situation, they are not going in here. Oh yeah, so that right there, I don't know if it'll focus. Will it? That tadpole right there came from down south. I don't know what it is. He had a dark ring on the bottom of his tail. And I thought the tail was really large. Probably just gonna turn out to be a little leopard frog. I'll just put it out front either way. Tadpoles are coming along, but the temperature's changing. I did just what I do in the past and use gnats to feed these little frogs. And what I've been doing is, as I see the frogs, taking them out front and putting them in the front side of the pond. And I do that way they can get water. Got it, just saw a toad. Yeah, as the temperature's dropped, I haven't seen many more toads, but hopefully all this will keep them alive. Hi, girl. So I prefer to put all the little toads in this little region. That way they've got places to tuck under the rocks out of the sun. They've got a whole area that should protect them somewhat, especially from her. But she doesn't really touch the toads as much as the frogs. The frogs are what, yeah, I mean not the frogs, the lizards, excuse me. I was zoning out on the fish in the pond. Yeah, she loves lizards. Oh my goodness. Keep breaking all my stuff to find them. And he'll join in, but he doesn't really catch them. He just acts up with her. This was starting to grow awkward, so I tried to position it where it would grow the opposite way, and it's not working. And I think realistically what happened is it just pushed itself over. And I don't even know what this is, but I have seen them down south. And so a seed probably ended up here with some soil at one point. Oh, that's what I forgot, soil. I also forgot water, because I want to get creek water from down there. I want to filter it really well and then use it on my nano tank for eggs, newt eggs, because I want to remove most of the eggs. They're in my moss tank, so the thought is to remove the eggs so they don't eat them. I've always done that. I just haven't had any viable eggs yet. And having this one male should change that, I'm hoping. They hatch, start, like, my plan's to release them, but I may populate the 150 out back and then start releasing after that, because that's big enough to house numerous. Just a future plan. I mean, that's kind of like the barking tree frogs. They haven't reproduced for me yet, so that thought is kind of non-existent right now, but I gotta get some new blood for that, and I haven't been out this past year to even attempt that. The Cuban tree frogs this year, this has been a nightmare in the pond. I prevented them from getting in with my bluefin killifish out back, and I put 5 of the bluefin killifish from my drum into the 150. So they should do all right in there. And I say that because the female in there already looks pregnant, and those offspring, yeah, are going to be the key. But I also found a bluefin killifish this weekend, and so added that into the tank, and that should be new genetics as well. So there was like 2 adults, 1 female, 1 male I put in, and then I just added another male, and there were a couple, like 4 babies, I think, or 3 little babies that I couldn't ID. Yeah. Then I caught a hoplo catfish, which I still have. Somebody's coming to pick it up. I was going to give it to somebody at work last night, just totally forgot. And yeah, things have been fun. Cold, work. But when I do get out, I don't even think about recording. Why? I don't know, family time. Not that portion, but the trip. Yeah. So anyway, rambled on quite a while. Hope you guys are doing all right. Yard is coming along. I got to move some of this. We're supposed to have freezing temperatures, so I got to figure this out. At the very least, it's going to the porch and to the patio. But the patio has been staying shaded, so everything stays cool. House was about 57 when I woke up, or 53 when I woke up. I think it was 53. It was 57 in the reptile room, and now it's like 81 in there, I believe. I've been running a heater mainly for the croc skinks. Unfortunately, I've got some things mixed up, some things I didn't prepare for early on. I did move my moss tank in there, and difference between the moss tank. So that tank used to be in my bedroom, like over 10 years ago. I had my salamander moss tank in my bedroom under like AC conditions, and then my central AC went out of Freon, so I got a window unit now, and that wasn't my doing, that was for the ex. But now I like it. Yep, we're done. That was data. I had to delete Hearthstone just for the space. So I'm gonna leave it here. Sorry, it hasn't been much more, guys. Yeah. You guys have a wonderful week. Stay busy at work, and I will take y'all out on the next harping / netting, microfish netting that I do. Yeah, so you guys have fun, and catch y'all later. All right.